Hello guys, today we're going to be doing a video on how to make a modern cabin in Minecraft. This is going to be a tutorial, so yeah. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, liking and commenting. And if you want to know how to build a modern cabin, just stick along and yeah, we're going to be building a modern cabin today. So if you want to know how to build it, just stick along like I said. The first thing you want to do is get your materials. So the materials going to be using today is the stone brick stairs, spruce wood planks, and spruce log, because like those are like the cabin old, kind of like old cabin feel. But so the first thing you want to do is like build the perimeter of your house, like the main part of your house. So you can build it however bigger you want. So I'm gonna build it like decently big because I'm trying to make this video kind of like fast. So I'm not gonna build it as big, but I'm gonna build it like this big. So after you build this part, like you want to fill it in with the planks, because that's like your wall. So this part is gonna take a really long, so I'm just gonna speed this part up. So yeah. Alright, now guys, we gotta do the roof. So what you want to do is you want to add like another layer, like one layer up, and you gotta keep on going up one each step. So it's like kind of like a staircase up, but you want each side to be even. So for this, you gotta just do like what I'm doing on the screen. Kind of hard to explain, but just go one up from each one until they match up even. So it would look kind of like this in the end, or one of them, or if you do like a different shape, it could have 1 point, but mine has two. So it's basically the same thing either way. Alright, so you do the same thing for the other side, and just wait until you're done, basically. So, no, don't do it like this. Do not do it like this. This is not how you're supposed to do it. Make it even and go one up for each one. So, yeah, like this. Alright, now you start to add the staircases, and you want to add it like one off the house, like one off to the side of the house, because you want it to have like some contrast and like more dimensions up to the house, like so. You basically build it up. And then you do the same thing for the other side, and go down, build it one off the side of the house, and it should look like this when you're done. So it should look like this, and you want to do the same thing to the other side and fill it in. So this is going to take us some time, so I might as well just time lapse this like I did the other one. So yeah. Guys, now when we're done the house, what we want to do now is add some extra dimension to our house. So go to one of the sides of your house that is like the actual, like where the roof is slanted down, not going up in a point. It's going to be like the front of your house, so like go to the side of it. And as you do this, you want to add like your second house, basically. It's like another dimension to your house. So you want to build like the side posts like normal, like around like the four corners in your house like normal. Don't go all the way up, because you want it to be smaller than your actual normal house. So build this into to where it's like four corners, and I'll tell you what you do then. Okay, if you copied what I did, then you should just now like fill in the walls like you did for the normal house, and fill in all the walls so it looks like another part of the house. So as you do that, as you fill in the house, you just wait until you fill in the house. It's kind of like nothing else to talk about right now, so just yeah, fill in the walls. Okay, now once you're done the walls, you want to do like what you did for the roof, but basically the same thing for the small house. You still want it to be like a point, so just build it up like a staircase, like I told you before, and just do the same trick. Okay, now you want to add like a staircase, like the roof to the small house, but like it's gonna be kind of tricky because you need the roof to connect with the normal roof, which is kind of hard. So you need to when you're building the roof, you need to connect the roof with the first roof. So I'm gonna show you how to do this. So the way you do that is you just place that, and like you place the staircase there, and then you just break it, and you place the staircase on that staircase, like on the same staircase, and then it's gonna connect like that. So you see, as like it connects to the roof. So that's how you like basically connect the staircases. This is kind of hard to say, but yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, now just do that, and I'm gonna time lapse it. So now that we're done doing the roof and the floor, like in the roof, well, the roof and like the floor and the roof, we can start by adding another miniature like window slash house on the second roof that we built. And the way we do this is by just making it as even as possible, so it looks the best and basically the best way. So the way we want to build this is by building up with 2 pillars, using the spruce, well, the planks, and just making a window shape like a square shape. If it's too big, like I did here, like I accidentally made it too big, so I had to break it. But you can just make it the size that fits your build. So yeah. As you can see here, like it's already almost the size of my normal roof, so I don't really notice it until it actually goes above my roof, which is actually sometimes happens in builds, but you just gotta break it and then redo it. Like right here, I tried to do the normal roof design, but that doesn't quite work because it goes over the roof, which makes it look kind of funky. But you can just redo it like I did, but it takes some time. So I just broke it and made it smaller. Okay, look, here I made it smaller, so it actually equaled the size of the second roof, which I never really did, but in this case it looked pretty good. So I actually actually went with it. So if you do something that might not like actually fit the tutorial, but it actually looks good, just look good to you, just keep it, and it might actually look good in the finished product of the build. That's what I did here, and it actually looked pretty good, so I kept it. See, the finished product of this build actually looked pretty good, and I felt as if like I should keep this build, and like always, you should add the one off the side of the house to make it have more contrast. Also, this part is very important and crucial part to building to your build. Is you want to place the staircase upside down under the staircases. Like right here, for example, you place it like towards the top, like right there, and like there, and there, and then this will enhance your final product, making it look more like a real house instead of a Minecrafty house. This house, yeah, you keep on placing the staircases upside down, which would make your house look better. So you want to do that to every single side, which would overall the outcome of your build. Okay, now you just want to fill in your window with the right amount of glass that you, or the certain amount of color that you desire. I desire the light gray glass because it just personally suits me best. So pick whatever glass you want to put in your house and just add as many windows as you want. And this kind of takes a little bit of a while, so I'm gonna time lapse this as well. This part is very easy. You just, I'm not gonna really undo the time lapse. Well, you just go around the house placing trap doors like by the windows and just flicking them up to make them like match the window. But if you add too many like I did here, kind of makes it look weird. So I just deleted some of them. And there's also another thing that's really easy. You just add some hedges, add some trap doors, makes it look like some hedges, basically like bushes around your house. Just put them in the right spots so they look actually pretty good and make them the height and length. You can also add it like all the way around the house like I did here. So this is kind of what your final product should look like after you're done. So it looks pretty good. And this is basically your house. Okay, now this is another easy part to do. So all you gotta do is just, when you go in your house, you want to actually make the floor the same color as your walls, because it just matches the cozy theme of the old time build. And it's pretty simple as after this, it's just the same simple and easy thing. Just keep on filling in the floor until you're done. Okay, now that you're done doing the floor, you want to make a pathway to the other side of like the house. You also want to use the staircases that like used to make the walls the same type of staircases, because you don't want it to be mismatched color. And you want to do basically like you did with the roof to make it look like an archway. This will provide more depth instead of like having a door, which will make your house look more modern, like a modern type old time house. And you also want to add some staircases so you can go down into the lower part of the house, which I will usually make the kitchen. So then you would change the grass blocks from the ground into the spruce planks, like you did in the first part of the house. This is pretty easy. So once you're done, you can start to decorate and add your doorway and your door. Since this is also an easy spot, I'm not going to stop the time lapse. you could just make the staircase, which will run up to the top of your house. Because if you remember, that we made like another attic type space where we could put another place to the house, and also do the downward staircases like we did for the roof to make the staircase look more realistic. So after you add the staircase, this is like the other part of the house, and now we're gonna get to the doorway. So you want to make like the steps to go up, since it's one high up, add spruce logs to make it, and add some stone designs to your preference to make your house look as good as possible. The door entrance is like one of the major parts to make your house look more depth and have more tone to it, kind of. I don't know why I'm saying these words, but most of these words is just to help you understand, like, these houses is the stuff I'm adding to this house makes the house look better than usual. So this is just basically the end of the video. If you like this video, like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Bye. By the way, I know that a lot of you would want to see what my house looks like actually in the inside and the interior. So yeah, this is like basically my living room that I had created, and it's pretty simple. And this is also a really pretty simple TV that you guys can create, and it's actually very, very fire in my opinion. So yeah, just a couple chains, some glass, some staircases, and the painting. Also added these hedges in the room, which gives it more like greenery, and also a little lounge part. And this is the kitchen, where I just added a little table for the family, and also a little counter with an oven. This oven it's actually a working oven, which will, like, if you get some meat, which will take a little while because I actually messed up. I don't know why, but yeah, if you just get some meat, you can cook the meat in the oven. So you just put the meat in there, and as you put the meat in there, you can just come back after a while. This is my little fridge, and yeah, the meat will be cooked. So now I'm gonna show you upstairs. So let's go upstairs. This is like my bedroom. I had a little carpet, another little TV that you could easily make, which is very, very fire in my opinion. Also added another little hedge, and this is my bathroom over here. So the bathroom is like one of my favorite spots because you have a sink, you have a bathtub, and you also have a poo spot where you can actually poo. So you can just throw your poo down there, whatever you don't want, and you can just wait. I'm gonna show you where the poo leads up at the end. But yeah, this is another little lounge spot where you can like do either gaming or another office where you have 4 monitors and some books. So after we go downstairs, we can, yeah, after we go downstairs, we go back into the kitchen where we could like find our food. Our food is now cooked in there, and if we go to our inventory, we can actually see where our food is at. So our 4 cooked mutton is there, no mod included, and we can also go out the door to the side of the house where we have our dumpster or poo bag, which carries our poo down the pipe into the chest. As you can see, our raw mutton is there, and yeah. So this is basically the interior of my house and basically the after product of my house. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, and yeah, peace.